again, family and friends. Just wanted to get on here and talk a little bit about OCD. For me, OCD is basically something that you constantly think about a lot and continuously need it to be a certain way in an order. And sometimes it could be expectations on yourself or someone else. With me, I find myself doing things as far as in numbers. I like numbers and fives, or continuously counting things over and over again. And because I feel like I didn't count it right, or um, needing things a certain way. Um, Expecting too much from others because if it's going to make my life easier for them or for myself at least. Um, if I'm walking in the area and it's like dirty or dirt stains or spots or anything, it just creeps me out. It gives me the crunches. I'm either stepping over it, jumping over it, walking around it, or avoiding all areas that I know that consume just a lot of dirt. Um, Putting things in order a certain way that match each other or that's similar to each other or that should be in one place and constantly checking to make sure it's right. Everything needs to be just where it needs to be. Just just yeah, basically just needing things, used to things being one way and used to being that way and doing it over and over again constantly, no matter what. So yeah, for me that's OCD. And I know with OCD, it's just basically chemical imbalance or serotonin. Sorry. And same way with anxiety, but right now we're not talking about anxiety, but that's something I suffer with: anxiety, OCD, and depression. And yeah, people that suffer with OCD is hard to get out of those situations sometimes. Yes, you may go to therapy and they will tell you little things that you have to do to help you, deal with your life in a way where it's not stressing you out because, of course, with mental disorders, it becomes a thing where one thing affects the other thing, which affects the other thing. And with me in my case, whatever I get super OCD starts bothering me or just super anxiety comes and then I'm depressed and then stresses from all those, it's just a combination of all of them together that just drives me crazy where I find myself just not being around the rest of the world or things or, because I don't trust them or I have trust issues, and my anxiety, sometimes I may have a panic attack or one thing, I just need things to be a certain way in a relationship. Even that is just drives me crazy because you want things this way and you want things that way, and when those things are not the way you need them to be, it tends to raise anxiety on you. So then you're like moody and nasty and irritable and bothered and you're snapping and you feel like sometimes you can't breathe and it's just like a rush, and that's just some of the things, So if you suffer with anxiety and OCD and depression and all those things, it could be a lot, and it can affect you in so many ways with your lifestyle, working, kids, marriage, relationships, just everyday life, and you just don't want to be around other people, and it gets so bad and so exhausting and so tiresome. Exhausting for other people, exhausting for yourself, and just like you just want to just ball up and just go to sleep sometimes, and you just don't want to, because you just don't want to feel. And a lot of people with these issues don't tend or want to kill themselves or die, you know. It's just that the thoughts and the feelings that they're going through drives them so crazy to the point where they don't know what else to do, and they just want the pain to go away, and it's tiresome. So yeah, people have a stereotype or stigma about people with mental illnesses and just look at it as a joke. And yeah, every day people go through mental shit and mental things, whatever it may be. Situations may happen a day or a week or off and on, so be it. And you got those people that just deal with it all the time, no matter what. You know, it's not like a switch you could just turn off. You're constantly dealing with it. And when people don't understand that and don't try to understand it and don't listen and say they accept it and really can't, you know, it's just a lot on people, friends, family, whatever, you know. So it's not a joke. It could be very serious, just like cancer and all those other sicknesses that's out there. Mental orders is just as serious, where people with cancer, diabetes, and those type of sickness can also deal with depression and anxiety and all those things because they overwhelmed, you know. So every situation is different, but everyone is still going through it. So that don't mean treat one mental illness or mental health any different than the next one. So yeah, that's my story. And a lot of times I'm not on here like I'm supposed to because it's probably some old craziness going on in my life, and I try to get on here and share as much possible, and I want to do better at it, you know, just throughout my days or whatever I'm going through, dealing with, or good, bad, or my journeys of whatever it is going through. Everything is a journey for me, so it's just pushing through and trying to get out of it and coping, and yeah. So yeah, comment, like, comment, subscribe in my video, on my video. And if you experience it or know someone that does, and you have suggestions that you want to share or ask me, yeah, hit me up. Talk to you. See you in my next video. Thanks.